Most people think that the Sigma man is too difficult to understand or connect to since he is not your average Joe. Sigma men have a unique knack of attracting women without making an effort, unlike alpha guys who make a concerted effort to impress others. They are humble, clever, and self-assured. They don't show off or attempt to impress others. Contrary to popular belief, a man does not need to be the loudest person in the room or flaunt himself in order to attract women. Women still find Sigma guys appealing even if they may not be as communicative as alpha males. The fact is that women today are drawn to independent, self-assured men who know what they want, not just big, loud, and strong men. Additionally, there are some odd behaviors of Sigma men that other men find strange, but ironically, women find them very attractive. Without further ado, here are 10 strange behaviors of Sigma men that women find attractive. 1 in which they wear a simple blue t-shirt. You might be wondering why a woman would be drawn to a man just because he is wearing a plain black t-shirt. He isn't trying to impress or show off. He doesn't care what people are doing around him. He just wants to feel free. Most men prefer to wear shirts with a hint of color rather than plain black. Sigma guys don't compare themselves to others or follow trends with the sole purpose of looking beautiful. Instead, they want to feel free and at ease in their own skin. To appear decent for a Sigma guy, you should focus on what makes you feel good and comfortable rather than wearing ostentatious. Most people feel more confident when they dress properly, but Sigma males are confident no matter how they look since their feelings are not affected by what other people think and they are pleased as long as they look well. Secondly, women may not find a guy attractive if he is large and powerful on his own, but they still like it when a man fixes problems. Because of this very rare amount of confidence, women are attracted to Sigma guys. Additionally, women find the confidence that Sigma guys often exude to be appealing, not simply the black shirt. You can always count on Sigma men, despite their modest and kind demeanor. They are not weak or unable of handling issues. They seem to be quite easy and intelligent. Because they know that he is trustworthy with all of their strong points, women are often drawn to men who can handle difficulties with ease. Alpha men are still inferior than Sigma guys when it comes to handling situations. Sigma men can solve issues fast and try to make it seem simple since they are knowledgeable and well prepared. Women now appreciate a guy who is simply detail-oriented, despite the common misconception that they are drawn to men who make extravagant romantic gestures. They find great beauty in something as basic as guiding a lady to her seat by resting a hand on her back. Women are looking for a guy they can trust to get things done. They are not interested in a man who is incapable of doing anything on his own when making repairs. Women value it when a man shows them that he really cares about them by making such simple gestures since they are very sensitive and can detect even the tiniest emotional response in a person. Despite the widespread belief that Sigma men are hard to relate to because they just care about themselves, they really care about those close to them and are constantly aware of their feelings for a Sigma. Laying a hand on a woman's back to lead her to her seat is only a kind gesture, but from the woman's point of view, it may mean more. Still, women find it appealing and are drawn to Sigmas as a result. 4. Being intelligent yet modest. Sigma men are very intelligent and typically quite good at what they do since they are all about self-reliance and self-improvement. Although they don't brag about it, they are just as competent as alpha men. Because Sigma males prefer to be alone, people frequently infer that they are shy or embarrassed with other individuals. But in spite of their brilliance, they are assertive, aggressive, and not hesitant to take charge when called upon. Sigma guys are very humble. They don't boast about their superiority or intimidate others. Generally speaking, a Sigma would rather listen to others speak than talk constantly. He differs from an alpha man who appreciates the sound of his voice and is aware that everything he says has purpose when he speaks out. Because they are aware that Sigma guys are psychologically stable enough to withstand 5 years, women like such men. During a discussion, keeping eye contact shows that you are listening to what the other person is saying. Even when they are conversing, Sigma guys always take their work seriously. Additionally, behavior demonstrates that a person is neither timid nor afraid. When someone keeps looking about, it indicates that they are either uncomfortable or don't care about what's going on. Women find it quite beautiful when a man maintains a focused stare since it tells them that he is really listening to what they have to say, even though it is true that alpha males are sometimes more desirable to them because to their openly assertive behavior. Sigma males can easily outspeak them in crucial conversations. Their concentrated stare may work wonders at this point. 6. Giving a description that none other can understand. Despite their intelligence, Sigma people usually seem to take things up faster than others. They have the ability to explain difficult ideas so that even others who are not acquainted with them may understand them. Women find this trait incredibly alluring. It illustrates the Sigma male's proficiency and aptitude for demythologizing complex ideas. A Sigma guy could comfort a lady about her relationship with him since he knows everything. In addition to being smart, he is also wise. He is a person who knows a lot yet knows how to use it well. Since it also shows leadership, many women find this trait to be very attractive. 7. Standing up while conversing with a woman. Many guys believe that talking to a woman would make them seem stronger, but in reality, the reverse is true. Women find it attractive when a man stands up to talk to you because it shows respect and elegance. Such a guy knows the importance of women and they want to be near him. The fact that Sigma guys stand up for women, even if the interaction is short, rather than sitting down to talk to them, is one of the factors that attracts women to them. Women always like to be appreciated and respected, so this tiny act of kindness from a male may go a far way toward fostering mutual respect and trust. This is because it demonstrates regard for them as individuals. Despite their distance from others, Sigma men nonetheless recognize the need of civility and deference. They have a really wonderful attitude to people and are mature. 8 Sigma males volunteered their seats on the train. Their disregard for other people has drawn a lot of criticism. People often assume that Sigma men are selfish and only care about themselves, but what they fail to realize is that Sigma men are actually very considerate and thoughtful. Although they may not be the most vocal when it comes to their communication, their actions speak louder than words. For example, if a train is packed and a woman has nowhere to sit, a Sigma man will offer to give up his seat to her so she can sit down rather than watching her stand the entire time. He doesn't ask for anything in return, doesn't try to strike up a conversation with her, or try to get her phone number. He does this out of pure altruism. According to their perspective, women are drawn to men who really understand their life goals. Pursuing a guy who lacks clarity is like to chasing a dead end. When you ask most men what they want out of life, they tell you they are still figuring things out, but if you ask a Sigma the same question, he tells you exactly what he wants and how he plans on achieving it. This is why Sigma males are goal-oriented and know exactly what they want and how to get it. Sigma men are much ahead of other men in terms of understanding where they want to go in life, even if not all of them have a clear vision. This is a result of their self-reflection and curiosity, which enable their creativity to flourish and their vision to produce something extraordinary. Because they detest talking too much, Sigma guys are not the kind of individuals that share their vision with others, but when they do, it is quite remarkable. Since having a husband who is honest about his ambitions and objectives is so beneficial to everyone, women are naturally drawn to this trait. 10. Outlining their code. If you've ever seen a movie where a guy hands his code to a lady, you already know how much women like that. Real women still admire loyalty and chivalry. Therefore, even if this may seem like an outdated notion, it is still important and accurate today. It is not essential to make grandiose gestures like giving her a mansion or hundreds of flowers when a guy does that. Rather, the tiny gestures that come entirely from the heart are what really move her. Women always fall in love with guys who do these things because they're irresistible. I'm talking about women who value such little but meaningful acts of kindness, not the princesses and materialistic women of today.